The previous video ended a little bit abruptly. I discovered that you can only upload a 10-minute maximum video to YouTube. So anyway, we'll continue it here. All I want to do here is give you a little bit of a skeleton of the book of Acts. And as I run through this skeleton in my mind, I can see things that are going on in that chapter, and you will be as well. I'll try not to expound on those and get sidetracked. I'll try to stick to the skeleton somewhat. Acts chapter 1 is the ascension of Christ and the choosing of Matthias. Acts chapter 2 is the day of Pentecost. Acts chapter 3, Peter heals somebody and preaches to the crowd. And consequently, Acts chapter 4, he goes to prison. Acts 5 is Ananias and Sapphira. And also, Peter again heals somebody, and off to jail he goes. Acts chapter 6, the choosing of the seven. Acts chapter 7, and also, I had to cheat a little, Stephen preaches and he goes to jail. In Acts chapter 7, Stephen is killed and Saul is there overseeing that. Acts chapter 8 is the beginning of the persecution of the church, and it scatters, and as they scatter, Philip meets the Ethiopian eunuch. Acts chapter 9 is Saul's conversion. Acts chapter 10 is when the vision of the sheet comes down, and Peter understands that God is trying to tell him that what is considered unclean is now clean. So, and he's referring to the Gentiles. So we go to Acts chapter 11. In Acts 11, the first Gentiles are become believers. Acts chapter 12, Peter preaches and he goes to prison and has a miraculous release. Acts chapter 13, the first missionary journey, goes through Acts chapter 14. In Acts chapter 15 is a Jerusalem council. In Acts, actually the end of 15, but all of 16, 17, and part of 18 is the second missionary journey. The other half of 18 through 21 is his third missionary journey. At the end of it, in 21, he's headed back to Jerusalem, and they're warning him about what's going to happen. So in 22, he is arrested, and he is before the crowd. In 23, he is before the Sanhedrin, and also there's this plot to kill him. In 24 and 25, he's before government officials of Felix, Festus, and Agrippa. And from there, he heads to Rome in chapter 20, I think we're up to 27. He's headed to Rome, and that's where the shipwreck is. And then finally, in chapter 28, we see him making it to Rome. So anyway, it's been a while since I looked at that, gone through that skeleton, had to cheat a few times. But anyway, it's just a good way to study the book of Acts. As you read through it, you'll be surprised at what these little triggers are going to help you to know and to remember. And after you get it through all 28, just start at the top. Look at your notes and go chapter 1. And you can cheat. Just read your notes, and you're going to be able to visualize a lot of what's going on in those chapters. And it's just going to help you get your arms around the book of Acts. Anyway, enjoy the exercise. It really is good. It's fun. It can be fun. It's a challenge, and challenges are always fun, right? We'll go with that. Anyway, enjoy. Thanks.